Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Unified Championship Wrestling main event for Wrestlemas. The Gun Cabinet versus C.Q.R.T. for the Tag Team Championships.
It's a tale as old as time, Cam. All Stuart wanted for Christmas was for C.Q.R.T. to win the Tag Team Championships. And Santa, with a bit of help from John Henry, has made that happen here tonight at Wrestlemas. Meanwhile, coming into the ring right now is the Gun Cabinet. Mark Morales has defected and taken the heavyweight belt from Raygun. Dan Crickett's lost the light heavyweight belt. Now all they have left are these, the Unified Tag Team Championships. Can their leader Raygun and the slippery Reese Gibson retain? Or will we see a Christmas miracle in the fall of the Gun Cabinet? A lot riding on it for these people here tonight. This could be a destructive evening for their faction.
Absolutely. Let's hope we get that Christmas miracle here, John. Raygun slowly making his way into the ring here. Still battered and bruised from his contest with Mark Morales earlier this evening.
That's right, and this might have some bearing on the matchup right here. I would say the odds are a little bit against them going into this one, with him favouring, that injured leg there and having already had a match this evening.
Reese Gibson coming in fresh as a daisy, but you're only as good as your tag team partner. What's this, John?
Well, that is John. It's John Henry, in fact.
Coming out with crutches and coming out with crutches and a moon boot. This is not looking good.
That might have evened the playing field somewhat, but he doesn't look too bent out of shape about it.
Didn't know about this before this evening, John. C.Q.R.T. getting a lot of love from the crowd here.
Definitely feeling the Christmas spirit as they come to the ring.
Following JH, we have Matt winning his debut match in an absolute shocking upset against Abraxas earlier this evening. And Stuart, loyal member of C.Q.R.T., had a bit of a history with Abraxas himself, but managed to come out on top. And Leith hasn't seen him in the ring yet. I think he's still carrying a bit of a shoulder injury, but still taking the tutelage of C.Q.R.T. Sincerely hope he's still not looking at competing this evening.
He's got a smile on his face.
And very festive hair.
His hairdresser can be proud of that one.
Alright, we've got a microphone here. Let's listen to what they have to say here.
For C.Q.R.T, you're all invited! Right, first things first, obviously, I'm going to apologize for a bit of an injury here. Yeah, but that's okay. Stewie can still have his Christmas wish, which is very cool, the belts. Yeah. first of all, obviously I can't wrestle, but this match is C.Q.R.T. against the tag team champions. That's right. So I can't wrestle. But King Capisi is here.
With all due respect, JH, I've got a better idea. He's tested and proven. He's better suited heavyweight. I think it should be Matt. What does everyone think?
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. In a shocking turn of events, JH is out, and Matt, on his first night in the company, is in.
What a debut for the young man.
Absolutely. Of course, we did see him very briefly show up in the Southern Stampede last show. But after getting his shocking win against Abraxas earlier this evening, he has now catapulted his way into the main event for the Unified Tag Team Championships. And I don't know about you, John, but if I was Ray Gunn and Reese Gibson, I would be pretty happy about this turn of events.
As you were saying, we have already seen Matt defeat Abraxas, so we know he's got power. We know he's got the stamina. And they don't look too worried, but perhaps they should be.
Let's be honest here, John. JH, John Henry, really was the linchpin of C.Q.R.T, bringing in the experience and the pedigree. Stewart, while having a good history himself, not quite the best competitor, and Matt, very, very green. You're going up against Reese Gibson, a former light heavyweight champion here in Unified, one of the best young prospects we've seen, and of course Ray Gunn, the former heavyweight champion. I do not like the odds for C.Q.R.T here.
And my big question, if by some chance they can pull off an upset, what does this mean for the gun cabinet? Their morale after this evening is going to be shattered at an all-time low. Can they come back from this as a team, as a unit?
We've only seen one victory for the gun cabinet here tonight, and that is with the stalking big gun outside the ring. And Ray Gunn untagged, going and doing his best to attack Stewart here. Stewart firing back with some forearms and with a scoop slam on the former Unified Heavyweight Champion.
Perhaps not the most inspired decision there from Ray Gunn.
Stewie going off the ropes. Frog splash. Go for the pin. Sometimes you just got to give the crowd what they want. And Matt is in the main event.
You can hear the crowd chanting his name. They're excited to see him.
Let's see if it was just a fluke against Abraxas. Massive strike from Reese Gibson. Chops. Wearing down the fresh young man.
Massive clothesline.
Matt taken down to the mat.
And is the presence of John Henry outside the ring going to be enough to kind of inspire them, to actually rally them up and put them in some kind of fighting shape here?
You'd hope so, but on the other side of the ring, we still have Big Gun, the enforcer of the gun cabinet.
Ray Gunn getting his boot up there on top of the turnbuckle.
The one thing we can hope for here, and what Matt can hope for, is the element of surprise. He is a fresh competitor. He's been doing a lot of training down here in Christchurch with the likes of John Henry and Stewart and Mark Morales. They don't quite know what Matt has in store, what he can do. And if he has some tricks like he had with Abraxas earlier, we might see a miracle here this evening.
Absolutely. But as of right now, the gun cabinet very much looking in control, showing that veteran discipline and working together as a well-oiled team, as you would only expect from the reigning tag team champions. Reagan just taking his time.
Adding the disrespect onto breaking down that arm.
And looking like he's having a bit more fun with this one than he did with Mark Morales. Getting into the swing of things.
Absolutely. Reagan got worn down against Mark Morales, but Matt also got worn down by Abraxas. Reese Gibson, fresh competitor. Stewart, fresh competitor, but trapped on the outside.
And you can see them, a very good strategy in play, keeping Matt well and truly away from Stewart so he can't get that tag in, and just wearing him down. Showing this young man what a life here at Unified is really all about. You have to dig deep. You have to fight from within to be able to get across the line, and especially when you're going up against veterans of this caliber.
I hate to say it, John, but we might be looking at a bad end to our Christmas tale here. Oh! Big suplex to Matt. Reagan not even seeming concerned.
Unified Grinch here in Reagan, very much trying to steal Christmas.
Oh, and Reagan just scraping Matt's face against the rubber ropes here. While that might not win him a match, that's just gotta hurt.
Just teaching Matt a lesson, maybe a little bit of how dare you think you are ready to enter the ring with us. But he's found something. They might have...
Massive sidewalk slam.
That kind of humiliation is the kind of thing that will make someone dig deep and fight out of a bad situation.
And Big Gun grabs the legs of Matt, dragging him outside the ring.
Oh! And this was always going to be the danger. You mentioned it before, Cam. The outside advantage with the Big Gun. I'm not sure there's much John Henry will be able to do in that kind of respect, being on crutches in one leg.
Oh, Matt doing his best to fire up back against Big Gun.
All of this taking much needed energy from Matt. He doesn't need to be worrying about this, but unfortunately he's tussling with the gun cabinet here, and this is how they specialize in breaking down others. Divide and conquer.
Matt somehow... Oh, no, it looks like Big Gun's taking control again. Stewart having to fend off both members of the gun cabinet. 2-on-1.
And I believe Matt's still the legal man in this matchup.
And Big Gun just dragging him out back. Stewart is all on his own here. Oh, no.
Just getting tossed around like a rag doll.
The odds keep getting worse and worse for C.Q.R.T. here. Stewart often labelled as an underdog here in Unified, but these are just absolutely impossible odds.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Cam, I'm not sure if I saw a tag on Matt, so is Stewart even legal right now?
I think Stewart might have been able to clap him on the back. I'm not 100% sure.
I think I missed that one. But wherever Matt is, it's nowhere good right now. Getting a locker room beat down, I assume, from the Big Gun out back.
I'm not sure who I'd rather be. Getting beaten down by Big Gun in the back. Or Stewart all on his own in the ring here. Landing on his feet in the middle of that superplex.
And he's trying to do the best he can here, all on his lonesome. But that impact taking just as much out of him as it did Reese Gibson, it looks like. In fact, at least Reese is still moving.
And at least Reese has a partner to tag in here. Stewart has no one.
And if he can get to Reagan, Stewart is in major problems here. And he does.
What? It's the Bogan one!
Stewart managing to counter.
Massive tag! Bogan Jesus has come to save the day for C.Q.R.T.
An absolute shock, but no surprise, really.
the head honcho of C.Q.R.T, laying waste to the gun cabinet. This is what we needed here, ladies and gentlemen. The odds have been evened.
And now we have a match on our hands. And Ray Gunn is going to be worried as he's laid down.
Stuart
going for
flipping
a
into
pin.
that 1, 2, 3.
They do it!
Do you believe in miracles, John?
Yes, I do. I do now.
C.Q.R.T have won the Unified Tag Team Championships. The Gun Cabinet have lost all the gold. Their reign of terror here in Unified is over.
There is going to be some celebration in the old town tonight.
And here comes John Henry.
Look at the
helping
face.
Hold up the hands. Leaf here as well. And Matt somehow slipping away from Big Gun.
What an end of a fantastic evening here at Wrestlemas.
Cinderella story for C.Q.R.T.
Absolutely.
Stewie got his Christmas wish. It is now one part of the Unified Tag Team Champions. And what a hell of a first night in the company for Matt.
2 wins under his belt.
And holding gold at the end of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for joining us here at Wrestlemas. I've been Campbell Boyd.
And I've been John Usher.
And we'll see you next year for Unified Championship Wrestling.